Welcome back to Deep Vision, where we help men stop chasing people and start chasing greatness. Today, I want to talk about how to handle people who disrespect you. Listen closely, brothers. This world is full of snakes, deceivers, and men who would see you fall. You'll encounter all kinds of disrespectful people, from those who disrespect you out of curiosity to those who do it out of pure malice. But remember, a true warrior doesn't just endure disrespect. He uses it to sharpen himself. How you deal with disrespect is what truly defines you. When people disrespect you, some do it on purpose, trying to figure out how far they can push you. Others do it without even thinking, and still others do it maliciously, looking for a reaction. Whatever their reason, your response is what will set the standard for how they and others will treat you in the future. So, what should you do when someone shows you disrespect? There are 3 common reactions most people have. First, there's the doormat approach. They simply take it lying down. Second, there's the explosion. These are the people who get angry, sometimes even violent. Then there's the composed response. That's what I want you to aim for. It's the best way to handle disrespect. But why is that? Because when you're composed, you show them that they can't get under your skin. And that will make them think twice before trying to provoke you again. By staying calm, you prevent others from knowing too much about you, keeping your cards close to your chest. This approach is especially important in business and professional settings. When you remain calm under pressure, people will notice and respect you more. On the other hand, if you're easily stressed or angered, you won't gain the trust or admiration of others. So whatever situation you face, remember to stay cool and composed. Don't let disrespect rattle you. Instead, use it as fuel to improve yourself. Show them that no matter what they say or do, you're still in control. I'll give you an example so you understand what I mean. Imagine someone calls you a bad name or insults your family. Your initial instinct might be to defend yourself, but that could escalate the situation. Instead, consider this: the person calling you names probably isn't worth your time or attention. Simply ignoring them and walking away is often the best response. Getting into an argument or fight won't solve anything and could land you in trouble. Stay composed, keep your dignity, and focus on your goals. Respond with silence and move on. Your silence will speak volumes about your character. Another scenario is when someone takes credit for your hard work. It's unfair, but it happens. People will try to steal your ideas or achievements to make themselves look good. But if you get upset or confront them, you'll only draw more attention to them. Let them take the spotlight. Stay calm and focus on your next project. In time, your results will speak for themselves and people will see your value. Don't waste your energy on those who don't deserve it. Stay focused on your journey and success will come. But what if the disrespect continues even after you've ignored it? What then? Listen carefully. Sometimes people will push you to your limits, testing how far they can go. They may keep insulting you or provoking you, hoping for a strong reaction. But if you keep being respectful and calm, they'll eventually get bored and leave you alone. Remaining polite and ignoring their provocations is the best revenge. They want to see you break and lose your cool, but you must resist. It's not easy, but when you do, you'll earn their respect. It's like when you're driving and someone cuts you off. You might get angry, but it won't change anything. The best response is to ignore it and focus on driving safely. Getting angry while driving won't fix the situation and could even cause an accident. So stay calm and drive defensively. Here's another tough situation. Imagine being invited to an event and the host treats you rudely. Maybe they keep talking over you or don't acknowledge your presence. It's disrespectful, but the best response is often to ignore it and enjoy yourself. Don't ruin your night by getting upset over their behavior. Focus on having a good time and catching up with friends. If they continue to be rude, simply excuse yourself and leave gracefully. Don't let their actions affect your mood. Now, you might be thinking, what if the disrespect is extreme, like physical violence or threats? In those cases, you shouldn't ignore it. You have the right to protect yourself and stand up for yourself. But even in these situations, it's important to stay calm. Get help from others and focus on de-escalating the situation. Getting violent or hateful won't solve anything. Staying level-headed is crucial. There are also times when people may not realize they're being disrespectful. Maybe they're from a different culture or have a different background. Before you jump to conclusions, consider giving them the benefit of the doubt. Try to understand their perspective and communicate openly. Most of the time, disrespect isn't intentional. A simple conversation can clear up any misunderstandings. Resorting to anger or retaliation won't resolve anything. Listen to me, brothers. Being disrespected can feel awful, but how you react is what truly matters. Sometimes the best response is to ignore it. Other times, a calm and firm response is needed. But in every situation, you should strive to maintain your composure. Let your actions and results speak for you. Prove them wrong with your success. Many years ago, I was just like you, eager to make a mark on the world, but I didn't know how to deal with disrespect. One day I met a wise mentor who taught me the power of a composed response. He told me a true leader doesn't need to yell or get angry to make an impact. Your quiet strength and results will speak for you. His words changed my life. I learned that reacting angrily or defensively won't solve problems. It only makes things worse. For instance, imagine you're working on a project and your boss gives you unfair criticism. If you argue back or get emotional, you'll damage your reputation. But if you remain calm and composed, you'll show that you're a problem solver. You accept feedback and keep moving forward. It's the same in relationships. When someone close to you shows disrespect, it hurts deeply. Your natural reaction might be to lash out and say hurtful things, but that won't solve the issue. The best approach is to talk openly and honestly. Express your feelings calmly and listen to their perspective. Most of the time, disrespect in relationships comes from misunderstandings. By communicating openly, you can resolve issues and strengthen your bond. Remember, a man of true character doesn't need to prove himself through anger or aggression. Your silence and focus on self-improvement will speak volumes. Ignore the naysayers and keep pushing forward. Your success will be the ultimate revenge against those who ever disrespected you. Don't waste your precious time getting caught up in petty conflicts. Stay focused on your journey. Let me tell you a story to drive this point home. Once upon a time, a hardworking farmer had a large field to plow. As he worked, a bird landed on his fence post and started mocking him, saying, "Look at you toiling away in the hot sun. Why don't you take a break and enjoy the view?" The farmer ignored the bird and kept working. The bird continued to mock him, so the farmer finally responded, "If you don't mind your own business, I'll throw a rock at you." The bird laughed and said, "You'll have to catch me first." It flew away and landed on a higher fence post, continuing to mock the farmer. The farmer finished plowing the field, planted his crops, and waited patiently. Days turned into weeks, and one day the bird returned to the now lush field. It perched on the fence post and said, "Wow, your crops look amazing. I can't wait to eat the ripe grain." The farmer smiled and said, "Sure thing." He picked up a rock and threw it, hitting the bird right on the head. The stunned bird fell to the ground and the farmer asked, "Do you still think you're so smart?" The bird, dazed, couldn't reply. The farmer had ignored the bird's taunts and stayed focused on his work, proving that his patience and determination were more powerful than the bird's distractions. This story teaches us to ignore those who try to distract us from our goals. Like the farmer, we must stay focused on what we want to achieve and not get sidetracked by negativity or mockery. And remember, brother, this life is like a game of chess. Every move you make has consequences. Think carefully before you act. A true warrior doesn't just react, he strategizes and plans ahead. So be cautious and deliberate with your actions. Don't let disrespect push you into making unwise decisions. Take the time to assess the situation and choose the best course of action. And always remember, respect is not demanded with words, it's commanded by presence. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos that will help you become the greatest version of yourself. Until next time, handle disrespect like a king, calmly, strongly, and without losing your crown.